Hello children, how are you all? Hope all are safe at home and obeying your parents, right? Now, we'll just continue our sessions on tenses. I hope you all remember what we studied earlier. That is, tense means time of action. Tense tells us when an action has taken place. That is time. Whether it is happening now, that is present tense. Whether it has already happened, that is past tense. And whether it will happen, that is future tense. That is, an action happening now or which happens regularly, that is present tense. And something which has already happened, that is past tense. And something which will happen, that is future tense. Okay. Hope you remember all these. So, in a sentence, it is the verb which tells the time of action, which tells the tense. So, when you read a sentence, look at the verb and it tells the time of action, whether it has already taken place or whether it is happening now or whether it will happen in future. Now, a verb can be regular or irregular. That is, regular verbs for past tense, when we change it into past tense, we just add ed, d or ied. Example, walk, walked. Here we have added ed. Here cook, cooked. We have added ed. That is, cook as present tense, cooked, past tense. Now, study, studied. We have added ied. Y is changed into ied. Then hope, hoped. We have added d. So, to change, while changing the regular verbs to past tense, we just add ed, d or ied. For irregular verbs, when we change it into past tense, there is no specific pattern. Begin, began. Drink, drank. Break, broke. Eat, ate. So, there is no specific pattern. Again, just for you to remember, regular verbs, when it is changed into past tense, we just add ed, d or ied. Now, walk, walked. Study, studied. Cook, cooked. Hope, hoped. For irregular verbs, there is no specific pattern. We will know more about irregular verbs. Now, he drinks water. He drank water. He will drink water. So, he drinks water. That is something which he does regularly. He drinks water. Then, he drank water. That is past tense. Drinks, present tense, drank, past tense. So, he will drink water. That is future tense. When he is thirsty, he will drink water. Sonu digs a tunnel. Sonu dug a tunnel. Sonu will dig a tunnel. Sonu digs, that is present tense. Sonu dug, that is past tense. And Sonu will dig a tunnel, that is future tense. Digs, dug, will dig. A bird flies in the sky. Flies, present tense. A bird flew in the sky, that is past tense, flew. A bird will fly in the sky. Will fly, that is future tense. So, present tense flies, past tense flew, future tense will fly. Now, Minu writes with a pencil. Minu wrote with a pencil. Minu will write with a pencil. So, writes, wrote, will write. Writes, that is present tense. Wrote, past tense, will write, future tense. The train leaves the station. Leaves, present tense. The train left the station, that is past tense. The train will leave the station, that is future tense. Leaves, left, will leave. Present tense, past tense, future tense. See the change in the spelling. Rita rides a bicycle. Rita rode a bicycle. Rita will ride a bicycle. So, Rita rides, present tense, rode, past tense, will ride, future tense. Diya reads loudly. Diya read loudly. Diya will read loudly. So, here see, even though the spelling is R-E-A-D, the pronunciation is read. Reads, read. R-E-A-D. Even though the spelling is the same, we pronounce it as read in past tense. So, Diya reads loudly, that is present tense. Diya read loudly, that is past tense. Diya will read loudly, that is future tense. Now, just to recollect whatever we have studied today, 3 types of tenses: present tense, past tense, future tense. Present tense tells something which happens regularly or something which is happening now. Past tense tells something which has already happened. Future tense, something which will happen in future. In a sentence, it is a verb which tells the tense. Verbs can be regular or irregular. That is, regular verbs, when changed into past tense, we add ed, d or ied. For irregular verbs, there is no specific pattern. And just for you to know, there are 3 forms of verbs, that is past tense, present tense and past participle, which we will study later. That is drive, drove, driven. Then ring, rang, rung. The past participle form, that is driven, rung, all those we will study later. Okay. So, stay home, stay safe, obey your parents, be good children. Okay. See you in the next session. Bye.